Hello boys and girls, here we are for another reveal. This one is a special reveal. This particular one is reveal number 400. 400, special number, special reveal. This one is going to be a roll full of toned Lincoln scents that I purchased from a seller at one point quite some time ago. I've had a number of these graded by NGC as nice 64, 65, 66 red-brown coins. And so there shouldn't be any trouble getting these graded. They are all nice original toners. So here we go. Gonna dump this roll and go through them one coin at a time under the dyno and let you guys see what they look like. I may or may not be able to get accurate color for you. I do not see color well, so because I'm very colorblind, what you get down here is what you're going to see, and that's all I can really do for you. When you get the coin, you will realize its actual color at that point. But I will do my best for you. I will do what I can to be sure that I give you the most accurate representation possible of your coins. And here is the first one. First one goes to Deanne, and here is that first coin. I don't see the colors on this, but it's my understanding this is probably a greenish color, but I'm not sure. But there's the first coin, off to Deanne. It's 1956D. Doesn't look like we have anything die variety related, but I'll have to look to be sure one way or the other. No. So there's that 1956D. All right, next up, coin number 2, Malcolm. See what Malcolm ends up with here. It's a 41S. Yeah, it has a Larry on it, but it has some pretty nice color. Hopefully the color wasn't meant to just come out of that. It has some relatively decent color on this 1941S. Nice BU coin. I don't know what Chuck Revis, one coin at a time. I'm not really sure what you mean, Dennis. All right, Mr. Worley. Mr. Worley comes up with the next coin. I can see these coins are not solid red colored, but I can't tell what color they actually are. That is not correct, though. It's a 57D. I'm trying to get the right colors to shine for you guys, but I don't know that I am. That looks more like the regular color of this coin. Kind of almost a silverish pinkish color, I think. Yeah, I know. The color of the camera keeps changing back and forth, which is not a good thing. Perhaps I can just show you the colors under here. This will give you more accurate representation of the colors. And then we can look at the details under the big scope. Best I can do for you. Coin number 4 is going to go to Yo Man. This one is, I know this one's kind of a pink color. See if it shows up here. Here we go, 1958. And this one's got some woody striping on it, just a little bit. But it's a really nice pinkish colored coin. Nice pinky for Yo Man. There we go. And next up, number 5. This one goes to Eric. Not sure what color that is, but I think it might be green. don't know, whitish green, I guess, maybe. You guys can name these colors if you feel like it, because I am colorblind. I don't see the colors. Here's Ron. Ron, this one's nice and pink. I can tell that from here. There we go. Here's one for Mr. Perez. Beautiful bright pink colored coin. A number of different environmental factors can go into how stored coins can turn out different colors like this. And I am not an expert on those factors. This one is very gold looking. Gold or red to me. This one's for Marshall. It's 1957D. Alright, there's that. Then up from, let's see, number 8. Angie. Coin number 8. Who can tell me the color on this? I think this is supposed to be black. Can you tell me the color on this one? I don't know exactly what it is. I think maybe, I don't know, green or gold. This doesn't go very well with someone who doesn't see colors. So this is red. Okay. There we go. And now coin number 9, JJ Addict. It's got a little bit of spider veining on it, like 1953s are rather common to have. Yeah, I wish I could see the colors. It's a part of my life I've never really missed, but in times like these I kind of wish I had it. Here's a 58. This one I know has nice color. A really nice color on this one. There's that for Ted. Oh, there's no slightness to my colorblindness. My colorblindness is pretty profound. So I can tell this is not the right color for a penny. I can tell it's off color as far as the toning is concerned, but I can't tell you what color it is. I'm guessing probably a steel blue on this one. Steel blue gray. That one's for Marshall. And now number 12, Jesse. There's that side. And then the reverse for Jesse. Now number 13, Tim Morrell. Oops, almost slid off there. Alright, there's the obverse, here's the reverse. There's that for Tim. Number 14. Penny Hoarder. number of different colors on this side. I can see that there are a lot of colors. I just don't know which colors they are. That's for a penny hoarder. This one, number 15, this one looks like a steel penny to me. Oh, it is steel. What? Well, they got a nice uncirculated steel penny. I don't know why it's in a toner roll. Not really sure. Dennis, that would frankly have to be a question for NGC or PCGS, simply because their rules on what they determine to be what change so often and have changed so much. There's another 43. That this would be another color toner, and it's not. It's a steel scent. There's another one for a penny hoarder. Don't I wish that were steel? I don't think it's steel. Pretty sure it's not steel. Definitely has a interesting color. Yeah, in one way or another, it is all due to environmental exposure of some form or another, as is every coloration of metal. Generally, oxidation is what causes it. How NGC and PCGS determine what is real age toning and what has been placed onto the coin chemically or by temperature, I have no clue. I really don't know. I just submit them and hope they come back as good toners. And the other rolls that I received from this same source, all the coins that I did grade out of those rolls, did come back genuine toned. This one's for crispy. That's correct, Mark, but it was also at one point in time you would get a die variety or an era coin, and they were considered damaged coins. They weren't considered collectible. So the world changes as we evolve more in the market and more in our understanding of what happens to coins, how and when. But where we stand now, coins like these, with this very subtly altered color by way of lengthy storage periods, are considered attractive by a number of people. Thus, the grading companies do grade them, regardless of what exactly it was that caused the coloration. Oops, I can tell you for sure that these colors are not polished on. So I don't know exactly how the colors arrive onto the coins. I've seen a number of coins come out of rolls that look like these, and they are sometimes accumulated into rolls like these were and sold as rolls of toner coins, which is exactly what we have going on right here. I don't attest one way or the other how the color got on the coins that I'm selling here. I do not know how the color arrived on the coins. I didn't put it there. They were already there when I got the coins. So what we're doing is just enjoying the idea of color on coins. So this one's got some blotchy color on it. That one's for Ted. Now Mr. Worley. And then one for Malcolm. And after Malcolm, we move on to Mr. Fletcher. The 58D. Luster can also have a party to play in whether or not coins are going to be deemed genuine or artificial toned. If the luster is unimpeded, like in these coins, they're generally going to be considered naturally toned. If the luster breaks up around the characters, digits and stuff, and is very shiny in the field but breaks up around the characters, that generally means color that has been pushed onto the coin. Here's number 28 for Mr. Morrell. Another 58D. Nice lines and colors on this one. Now number 29, Deanne. Nice looking colors there. Quite nice. And now on to coin number 30. Angie Crowell. Take a look at this one. It's got stripes of color on it. In fact, it's got planchet stripes being lamination. Some nice colors on that one. Let's look at number 31 now. Jim Fletcher. Back to the pinkish colored ones. This one's got a few different colors in stripes running across the coin. This kind of stuff like this is very hard to fake. When you get different colors running in subtle lines going across the coin, or even the ones that have sharp lines. The ones that have very sharp lines and are totally parallel, those are what we call woody, generally planchet striping. You find those once in a while. The 55D for Yeoman. Now up to number 33. Number 33, this one goes to Eric. That's nice. Very nice, like all the different colors on these. I can see that they have a lot of color. I just can't tell you what colors they are. Because anytime I'm going to say what color something appears, it's going to be wrong. Looks like a jet airplane taking off right in front of Lincoln's eyeballs. That's just a flake of something sitting on the coin. I just wiped it straight off the coin. Now you can see the stripes of different colors running through this one, basically north to south. Hello, Cadroll Hunter. It's a really nice color pickups on the reverse side. This one's for Mr. Minter. Now number 35. Number 35 for Carl. See what we have for Mr. Carl. A nice looking 1958 D here. Nice colors. Getting ready to go through a RPM roll here pretty soon. That'll be our next reveal. Directly after this one, it's going to take me about 15 minutes to get prepped and get ready for it. So it will be right at 9 o'clock Eastern. Right at 9 o'clock Eastern. Here's number 37. This one goes to Carl. This one's really nice. I can see the differences in this one. It's like a target toning. Really nice 53S. Reverse has the same thing. Beautiful target toning. That's usually caused by rolls, and how the rolls were stored and how the paper reacted with the outside periphery of the coin. Generally, the center of the coin would be a completely different way of reacting. These with the colors that are more uniform across the coin are generally going to be album toned, because the environment caused by the little pocket in the album is about the same all the way across, so it's going to color the coin relatively evenly across. Alright, now we've got one for Mike Birchman, Mr. Birchman. I've also not checked these for varieties. There is a by error on this one. This one has a little die break between the B and the E. I've not checked these for errors. I've not checked them for varieties. For varieties. You might want to, because the entire story of the coin may not just be in the color. But I have not looked into these any further than just the color. Here's number 40, Mr. Worley. Mr. Worley has an interesting coin. A lot of interesting colors. There's a little spot on the reverse, but man, those colors. There's a lot of them. Crackalair, it looks like. Sorry, I don't know. I want to change the reveal sale listing. Oh, to 4. Okay, I got it. Understood. I'll count the ones from before, and I'll change the next one to be sure. I appreciate that, Carl. All right, here's a 1958. Got a couple of spots on it, but very nicely colored coin nonetheless. And number 42, we'll go to Mr. Morel. Wow, very different color, obverse and reverse. Reverse has kind of a steely looking color, and the obverse, I don't know what that is, but it's very different. Like that. Like it, like it, like it. That's for Mr. Morel. Now number 43. 43 for JJ Addict. Just got a number of different colors that you can kind of see in the reflections. And the reverse. Got some really nice colors. Some really nice luster on these too. Very nice luster actually. A lot of them are very bright coins. There's one for Crispy. Ew, there's a little bit spotty. Oops. That's Crispy's coin number 44. Now number 45. Mr. Fletcher. Yeah, hang on just a second for me. I'll be right back. Now, coin number 46. Back to JJ Addict again. That 52S. I was just talking about 52S in my last show, about them not being very commonly found. And this one is really nice colors. There's for JJ Addict. Here's our 47, Jeff Dunn, Mr. Dunn, 1947D. A lot of colors across the reverse on this one. Now number 48, Mr. Perez. Very different coloring on the reverse. And number 49. Oh my, that one's nice. And now number 50. Last and final coin in this roll goes to Carl. And Carl picks up. It's another one of those 54s. There's some interesting spider veining going on. That's what we call that, spider veining. Alright, there's that. I appreciate it, folks. It's going to take me a few minutes to get ready for this next one, so I will be back right at about 9 o'clock. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping by, and we will get to the next reveal. Well, as soon as I can get to it. How about that? One coin at a time. You guys have a great evening, and we will be back in about 40 minutes, or 20 minutes. I'm sorry, 20 minutes.